Hello, welcome to another episode of Eating the Serenade.
Hoes be blocking, but I ain't never gonna stop it. This money flow is obnoxious, and I know you hoes be looking, so watch this.
So let's get into this, shall we? So to make this very short and sweet, I'm having a late breakfast, and I made some bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. Okay, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. You know, the cheese is not like really melted because I don't really like. I'm gonna eat it like I want to eat it and all that. And get the job done. And then juicy juice cherry. Okay, that's what I got. But oops, I done messed up. Anyways, so lately we have a lot of controversy going on about Beyonce, right? About, is she a demonic entity? Is she a devil worshiper? She's neither. What she does, anyways. Before we get into all that, we're gonna talk about one specific person, Tiffany Montgomery, the individual with the polyester on, purple polyester looking like blue. I love you, you love me, Barney, the Barney dinosaur. Then, she has a big billboard forehead, like it's like square, like a big TV, And she decided to make her message of the day about Beyonce. And so, let me tell you something. Let's do it. Folks don't come to church to listen about, to hear about secular artists in the world. Because from my understanding, because I grew up in the church, I am a grandkid to a pastor. You're not trying to be talking about the world. You're trying to really be talking about God and the message that God has given you on that day to give to the saints. But you so jealous, Miss Montgomery. You so jealous, and you. I'm talking to everybody, not just Miss Tiffany Montgomery. I'm talking to everybody who, decides that these artists are devil worshippers, and maybe that's just dark imagery. Maybe that's just what they use to express themselves when it comes to their music. Okay. You don't see. I'm just saying, like, you don't know these people. I just think it's jealousy because she's rich, she's beautiful, her husband is successful. They are the black couple that they have beautiful black children. Jay-Z ain't trying to see his children. He don't have a mixed fetish for children. Even though Beyonce's light skin, she's still a black woman. And y'all hate to see it because it's a whole lot of demonic stuff that y'all be doing up in the church, like having these predator deacons and pastors and whatnot up in the church, or just having evil, vile individuals in the church. Like, how many? Listen. I get all the time a lot of homophobic, religious hoopla because of who I am and who I, because I'm not afraid to claim who I am. Like, I'm a bisexual individual and I love both genders the same, and so it bothers religious folk, people who feel like I should be going in a different light. And it just be like, you really need to mind your business. Like the people who are judgmental in the church, and they like to put their beliefs off on others or push their beliefs on others in a toxic way. That's not what God wanted. God didn't want that. So she brought up, the fact that Beyonce may be a witch. And it's like, are you a witch? Why? First of all, why is the church obsessed with witches? Why? The black, the black church is obsessed with demons, warlocks, and witches. And they swear that the devil handpicked them to just give them problems. They think that a witch or a warlock went out of their way to just to throw work on them because they worship Jesus Christ. Sweetheart, a witch don't care nothing, or a warlock don't care nothing about you. I just want to let you know that. Unless you are intentionally going out of your way to harass or to threaten this witch or warlock, and then they go and put something on you because you just couldn't leave them alone, then yeah. You definitely gonna have a root on you. Plain and simple. So, look at this. Look at that. Look at them eggs. What you can see the bacon. Look at that bacon. See that? Lord have mercy. We are in an era where, people don't know how to mind their business. And people will go out of their way to harass you. And it's just like, mind your business. So what if Beyonce's a witch? Or whatever Beyonce, whatever she practices. So what? You have no business with your polyester on and your big billboard forehead talking about Beyonce in the pulpit, because that's not what people came to hear. People came to hear a word from God. These people are stressed. People come to church, they don't know where they're gonna get their next dollar from. Lights. Listen, you need to be focusing on God, asking God if you are truly anointed and called. You need to be praying and asking God to speak to you and speak and whatever, so that you can guide the people in the right direction. Because that's the reason you started a church, right? You couldn't have possibly started a church for money, right? You couldn't have possibly You couldn't possibly be scamming the congregation, right? So, I mean, why are you talking about Beyonce in the pulpit? Why are the men of the church talking about Beyonce, a woman? It's giving hater vibes. It's giving, I want to be a bad bitch too. I'm mad because I'm not a bad bitch. And I really want to be one. That's the energy a lot of you dudes be giving off. Especially when this woman doesn't even acknowledge you. No. She don't even know you exist. So, what are you talking about her for? Just stop. And if you're a fan, just say that. But to conclude this video, every time you see a successful black person, that doesn't mean that they've made a blood sacrifice and they've offered up their family member or friend for success, because there's a whole lot that goes into that whole situation that you don't even know about. Why can't a person just be successful because they just are successful and it was their time for their elevation? Why? Especially a black person, because y'all showed them be talking about it when it comes to the palm colored people. So Beyonce is talented. Beyonce is a queen. Beyonce is hardworking. Hold on. Beyonce is that girl. I have been a Beyonce. I was a Destiny's Child fan before I was a Beyonce fan. Then I became a Destiny's Child and Beyonce fan. I'm fans of all of the women, of Kelly, Michelle, and Beyonce. I think they're all beautiful queens. Always have been, always will be. I think people are very jealous and hateful because people want to sing. They want to be able to dance. They want to be able to sing, and they can't, and it makes people angry. The fact that if you can sing, right? Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh. The fact that you can sing makes people angry. The fact that you have talent that shines brighter than the sun makes people angry. So yeah. You're gonna be angry. But you continue to be successful. So God is good. The ancestors is always providing, watching over. Who cares about what hair has to say? But I do want to thank you for watching Eating with Serenade, where I talk about Beyonce and this whole topic in my kitchen. Oh Lord. I want to invite you back to the next video. Don't know what I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to be talking about something important and something hot and juicy while I eat something delicious. You can find all my content at www.serenadetheboss.com. The link will be posted below. And yeah, be great, be beautiful, be amazing.